Staying motivated can be hard even under the best of circumstances. Even the most determined person can lose their enthusiasm at times. Often, we may find ourselves procrastinating without any reason. When we ponder over this, we realize that the reason for procrastinating is usually the lack of motivation. When you're not motivated, you're most likely to while away your time and neglect your personal and professional goals. And right now I will tell you of 10 steps that you can take to unlock endless motivation. Step 1. Set a goal. It's critical to know what one's working towards to achieve it. Therefore, start off by setting goals for yourself. Make sure that your goal is specific, achievable, accessible, realistic, and time-bound. Also, create a list of reasons as to why this goal is important to you and how you can achieve it. Knowing what you want and how to realize it is motivation in itself. Visualize the result and how you would feel once you achieve it. Review your list regularly and make changes if required. If you feel lost during the journey, just take a moment, sit back and remind yourself why you chose this path in the first place. You may get disheartened if you can't reach unrealistic goals. Therefore, it is crucial to have realistic goals and deadlines. But this doesn't mean you can't push and challenge your boundaries. You definitely should. If you don't challenge yourself, then it's not a goal, is it? Steps 2. Make a plan of action. With the busy and distracting lifestyle that we lead, it is easy to wander away and get blown off course. Having a plan of action ensures that you stay on track and meticulously work towards your goal. It provides a lot of clarity and serves as your guide in the worst moments. Also, make checkpoints to track your progress. Be consistent and organized. Have a strategy for every move you make. But be prepared to change course if you encounter a few minor obstacles along the way. Make a to-do list with deadlines and stick it on the wall. This will ensure that you complete your tasks on time. Steps 3. Reward yourself. No matter how old you are, getting a reward is always satisfying. This is a great way to motivate yourself positively and keep going. Any reward that keeps you going is the one you should be giving yourself. A reward could be as simple as a scoop of ice cream after a week of dieting or a late-night movie marathon after days of cramming. Have you been working hard the entire month? Maybe it's time to shop or pamper yourself with a massage. After you accomplish any big task, go ahead and take a vacation. I'm sure you feel burnt out, so utilize this time to relax and recover. 4 steps. 1 step at a time. Can you eat an entire burger at once? No, right? But, bite after bite, you can complete a full burger. Similarly, try to achieve your goal by breaking it down into smaller tasks. Taking baby steps will help you get started. Later, you can move on and take more significant steps as you get more comfortable adhering to your action plan. The feeling of accomplishment after completing each task should itself be a tremendous motivating factor. All of this will make your goal seem a lot more manageable and far less overwhelming. Steps 5. Take care of your health. Take good care of both your physical and mental health. Exercising helps prevent depression and low self-esteem, both hurdles to personal motivation efforts. So, move that body. Even light physical activities improve your mood, making you feel more active and dynamic. You need to start eating on time, and please make it a point to eat healthy foods. Junk food is quite tempting, but it isn't right for you always. Also, get adequate sleep. Give your mind and body some rest. Avoid negativity and excuses. Remember that excuses will always be there for you, but opportunities won't. So don't procrastinate. Motivation means not making excuses. Try not letting anything come in the way of your goals. Eliminate the negative factors. Negative thinking is a common barrier for someone working towards realizing his or her goals. So, if you start thinking that you can't reach your goal, the chances are that you probably won't. So, be an optimist and think positively. Identify and get rid of distractions. Hold yourself responsible in your own eyes and the eyes of others. Telling trusted people about your plans might actually be a driving force for some. They would give their best to not be embarrassed about failing to execute the plan properly. Step 7. Get some support. Motivation is infectious. Try and associate yourself with like-minded and motivated individuals who are working towards the same goal. Let your friends and family know about your goal, as they will be your biggest supporters and help you get through this journey. Reach out to a counselor who can support you and give a new sense of motivation to keep you striving. So, staying motivated is essential if you want to achieve your goal. Do keep these tips in mind and always believe that you can do it. Steps 8. Practice in the open. A lot of people believe in talent. I don't think something like talent exists. I think the only way to get good at something is to do it over and over again, in front of an audience of people, so you can get immediate feedback. Jan Gerard. Also, practicing in the open will allow you to gain valuable feedback about what you're doing. People will be able to help you in ways you never thought possible when you become inclusive with your projects and goals. When you share what you're doing with other people, you open yourself up to the possibility of people knowing if you fail. And that's okay. No one expects you to be perfect except for yourself. Steps 9. Meditation. Stress is the body's reaction to something that comes between you and something you desire. Your body has a physiological response that was designed to help you fight or flee. This worked really well when the primary stressors for humans were concerns of being attacked by another tribe or eaten by a saber-toothed tiger. Today, many sources of stress simply set you up for panic, poor health, bad judgment, and diminished creativity. Steps 10. You're demotivated by fear. When you're afraid, even if you're entering territory that you've chosen to move into, a part of you is determined to avoid going forward. Fear slows you down and makes you hesitant and careful, which can be beneficial to you, but sometimes your fears are based on your imagination rather than on an accurate assessment of the risks in your reality. If your fear is big enough, even if you're also excited to go forward, the part of you that wants to keep you safe can successfully prevent you from going forward into territory that's both desirable and safe. How to get motivated again. To get motivated, you need to deal with your fear. Start by naming your fears so that they're out in the open. Remember to say a gentle, "thank you," to your fears. They're trying to protect you, after all. Then question your fears. Why am I afraid of that happening? What are the chances that would really happen? Some of your fears will slip away now. Look at the fears that are left. What are they telling you about the research you need to do, the gaps you need to fill, and the risk management strategies you need to put in place? Honor that wisdom by building it into your plan. Finally, consider breaking down the changes into smaller steps and focusing on just the next few small steps. This will calm your fears.